machine that's being funded by him. If he wants to give messaging, he just says it because I could tell. And all of them say the same thing. That creates an algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing they do on the news. So if like you ever see those things
Yeah,
where like
yeah,
every
yeah.
single thing has the same
They're
messaging,
all, yeah.
it's coming from one person. So the more black podcast that Charlamagne empowers, the more control iHeart has over our culture. You have to use somebody from the culture to rob the culture.
Mm.
And his partners are people that have been taking advantage of the dysfunction of our culture for years. How does a gossip guy turn into a politics guy? And by the way, no one mentions all the cases he has. It seems obvious he hates women, but no one brings it up.
He did talk about Spanish Fly. He said it himself.
That's what I'm saying. He said so many suspect things that it seems like he'd be the perfect person to deceive us. And obviously someone allegedly must have something on him. He has charges. Why would you let someone with charges on the radio? Why would you do that? Why would you let someone that's impaired morally or been accused of that? And again, I don't really know what happened there. And I'm not that guy that does that, but I'm just curious why, if someone has that on their jacket, they have so much influence, such a platform, and the decision making of who they're going to empower to distribute information and fund it. Why would they let a peon allegedly like that do that? That started with Wendy Williams because he's weak.
Mm.
Look who he defends certain people 100% of the time and never has bad things to say about certain people.
Now I know you were.
And there's certain people that, like, think about it, like you know who it is and who it isn't. Everybody does. You could tell. You know, for some reason, certain people have nothing bad to say about that cornball. Like he's like.
For your information, if you don't know who he's talking about Jay-Z, how Charlamagne never criticized Jay-Z. I mean, Charlamagne, we got to keep it real. Charlamagne has his favorites that when topics come up, whatever their name might be in the news for, Charlamagne is either going to defend it, kind of deflect the situation, or kind of just make it look like it's not even real or whatever. He might not even speak on it if it's that bad, right? And that's completely to me, it's kind of like, okay, you're compromised, because if you're somebody that gives his opinion to the public on topics, a lot of stuff that happens in a country or the community, people look at you to kind of be honest and be truthful. So when a topic that may, if a bad situation lingers and lingers around with Jay-Z's name in it, you might see Charlamagne deflecting a situation or either completely defending Jay-Z, or he might just not speak on the situation. And a lot of people do that in media, and we're not just gonna bash Charlamagne for doing that, because a lot of people do it. You'll see people that not speak bad about their bosses, and that's completely normal. People don't want to lose their deals. They don't want to get in a bad position where they're on a bad side of whoever runs the program. And that's completely normal, man. People got family. And at the end of the day, you shouldn't look at anybody to be completely truthful if they're getting paid by somebody, because somebody is their boss. At the end of the day, they cannot speak the truth about who's their boss or who's got control in certain areas where their career established that. So I just look at it like this. A lot of these guys are compromised. If I want to get a truthful breakdown or a truthful article about Jay-Z, I'm not going to go to Charlamagne. I'm not going to go to the Breakfast Club, because I know everything they're going to say is going to be BS, or it's either going to lean towards Jay-Z's favors. Jay-Z's, it's going to make Jay-Z look good. So it's that simple. This guy, Dim Dash, he simply just don't like Jay-Z. So it's completely understandable when he starts bashing Jay-Z over stuff like that. So it's like, if you want to hear criticism about Jay-Z, Dame Dash is the guy to go to. If you want to hear criticism about let's say, let me give you guys an example. If you want to hear good stuff about Drake, you go to academics, okay? And that's just how it works. I really feel like Dame Dash has this hate towards Jay-Z because he got left out. He got left out in a lot of stuff. He's supposed to be where Jay-Z's at. He's supposed to have the accolades, the money, the companies, the assets, but he lost it all because, you know, people got ego, and you can't blame that on anybody but yourself. And Jay-Z did play a lot of dirty hands in that situation, but y'all know how it is. Y'all know how Hub gives it up, man. Anyway, man, appreciate y'all checking out the video, man. Please drop a hype, drop a like, drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see y'all in the next video. I appreciate y'all so much, and I love y'all. I'll be out of here.